All right, everybody, welcome back to Re-Elevated, and we are at the Colonie Mall here in Colonie, New York, and we are at the Macy's store here, and let me tell you, this store is a real treat. This is an RH Macy built in 1989, 1990. This is actually the second Macy's store here. I will show you actually the first Macy's in a later video. Just make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button to see that store at this mall here. This Macy's, like I said, did open in 1990. This is the second store. It replaced a previous store that is at this mall here as well. But let's take on a look here and check this place out. The mall did open in the 60s here by Hallmark Corporation, which was actually by Sears. Sears is obviously probably not at this mall anymore. Absolutely not. Sears has taken a big step away from retail and is gone. So let's check out this place here and see what we got. All right, so here we are. We're now in the men's department. That's where we're going to start off our tour here. And let me just get off by saying, just look at this architecture already. Okay, I mean, just look at it. If you've ever seen a Macy's store to begin with, you don't see them like this. Okay, you just don't. Most of them are just very whitewashed, very bland. I mean, if you've seen May builds from the 90s, they have mahogany. But this one is quite special. And I think you can understand that by just looking at this polo department. I mean, they paid attention to detail, okay? You just have the molding right across here. You have polo right dead center. I mean, you even have a fireplace. No, it's not a working fireplace, but it has marble here, people, okay? It's absolutely perfect. They really paid attention to detail when they built this. So there's that just to start with. This is from a different era. Yeah, it was the 90s, but still. You have a nice mirror to check yourself out. See how your look would be. This side is all pretty much men's sportswear. Some elements of the 90s still exist. Yeah, they've definitely modernized it, of course, with the tiling here. That's pretty typical in a lot of newer Macy's or Macy's that have been renovated throughout the years. But you still have a lot of this elegant 90s touches here, evident by this just beautiful, and I mean beautiful, mahogany and wood tones throughout this department here. And may I just add, it's just very well stocked. They definitely care about this location. So now we're gonna head over here. This is more, as you can see, like your dress wear and stuff like that. But look at this ceiling, okay? You still have some sort of chandeliers in here. You just don't see that anymore. You just don't. What? The last store I remember seeing that in was what, Lord & Taylor? Here's your shoe department. But here you go. And then here's something actually pretty cool. Express service. That's pretty cool. Connect at Colonie. Pretty cool to highlight that. But let's keep going around this store. So this is pretty much the men's department. Like I said, pretty big men's department. We're gonna look at this center of the store in just a minute. I'm not gonna spoil it yet. But let's take a look around this beautiful fragrance department and jewelry department as well, the beauty section. Like I said, this is from a different era. Very different era of retail and merchandising. You have chandeliers again. These are, I would say, very familiar of May Company of that era. You even have a treatment room, folks. I don't know if it still used as a treatment room, but you do have that. So here you go. You have more fragrances along this wall. Very nicely done, though, I will say. Reminds me very much of like, almost like Bloomingdale's. But then again, you know, the 90s was very much a time of like making an immersive shopping experience. You know, that's what you did. Whatever. I'm not. So, we're going to continue on with Origins over here. We're just going to keep on going, folks. We have our Toys R Us section over here, which is really kind of cool. And this Toys R Us section is really kind of cool over here, I'd say. It is evident with these little kind of cool lights over here too. And Toys R Us is actually kind of cool in this spot. They actually have it on the outline here, which is kind of neat. But I'm not gonna do too much on this floor because apparently some employees like to be a little grouchy. Maybe that she didn't have her coffee this morning, I don't know. But Macy's, maybe you wanna tell your employees not to violate freedom of expression, because that is a thing. And you know what? Journalism is a thing. Well, let's go upstairs. All right. And take a look up here. Just look at this. Look at this atrium, okay? Just look at this atrium. It's absolutely gorgeous. Atrium at best. So here we are on the second floor. This is actually a 3-story Macy's store, so not a lot of them are 3 stories anymore. Most of them are 2 stories, if at best. So you have that as well. I'm not gonna fully go around this floor because this is pretty much just women's clothing, if you will. So there's really not a lot to highlight on this floor. But you pretty much have that. Yeah, as you can see, it's just like women's clothing over here. But on this floor as well, there is at your service. Pretty much always in every Macy's store you'll have at your service in some part of the store, just whether or not where it is. So it's just a matter of where you'll find it. Of course, you have the centralized checkout in every spot in the store. Some more 80s, 90s accents over here, which I gotta say, it's pretty cool. Pretty nice to see. Here you go on the side here, you have at your service. But again, look at that, just that escalator atrium bank right there. I mean, it's just gorgeous. So we're gonna continue on going upstairs. Mall entrance is down that way anyway. But we're just gonna go back upstairs to the 3rd floor. These are very nice Otis escalators. And look at this atrium. Look at just the top of it there. You just don't see that anymore. You don't see a lot of thought put in with designs and anything like that. It doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. So on this floor here, you have backstage, your home department, mattresses, things of that nature. So, upon further ado, let's take a look here. Floor is a little bit beat up, but I mean, you know, it is an older store, so that's to be expected. Like I said, it is a different layout. I mean, you do have a backstage checkout area. So, I mean, a lot of stores do have that. It's just a matter of how they lay it out. But I will say, it's a very nicely laid out store. Different accents, as you can see. It's just a matter of what era it's built. But this is a RH Macy build store. So you have accents like that with a little bit of backlighting. Shot of the atrium in the middle. Just walk around the whole section here so you can see it. Right. But yeah, it's a pretty decent size for the backstage area. Pretty typical in a lot of the other Macy's stores. And of course, going along here, you do have your home department, which is over here. Center atrium there. More of your home department along this side. That's just electronics and gadgets. Again, just look at the wood accents over there. And again, just look at the ceiling there. It's just very pretty. By the way, if you want some cheap popcorn, it's at $2.99 on clearance. But yeah, as you can see over here, there's just the mattresses, pillows, things like that. And very evident out of the 90s. Just a lot of older stores have this. Just look at this ceiling here. That color alone. But there you go. But it's just a very, unique store in itself. But yeah, just head back down here. It's just a very, very pretty store. When I first walked in here, I was really just blown away just by the architecture alone. But we're gonna head out through the upper level up here, give you a shot of the mall entrance. So you can maybe see it, because it is very different in comparison to a lot of other Macy's stores that you'd see in more modern times. So this is women's shoes, which is really pretty. Very nicely laid out. More women's wear on this way. You have also your finish line as well. And I'm probably gonna beep again because my phone's been setting off everything all day. Like it did just now. And I don't know why, but it did. But anyway, here you are. There's the Macy's at Colonie Mall here in Colonie, New York. Remember again to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember to always stay re-elevated, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.